Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, where we were interrogating a bikini.
We were indeed interrogating a bikini.
What a start to the evening.
Indeed. I forgot what we were doing, so let's just...
Let's just start asking her questions. We'll remember.
We specifically stopped before asking her any questions, being like, we're gonna forget these when we do the next stream. So we made the smart choice of interrogating
Yeah.
her now.
I think, now that I
because something was
remember,
going on.
we were talking about the Faye family, right? The Karain channeling main branch.
Yeah.
About the master
And
and
something
all that
was going.
we
Yeah.
just discovered.
Yeah.
Mhm. Well, you believe in the technique, don't you, Mr. Wright? You know its power is real.
Yes, I do. It's been 2 years since I first met Maya. Feels a lot longer though. In that time, I've seen her channel the spirits of the dead plenty of times. During the Mask case. And during Maggie Bird's trial too.
It still says Phoenix, even though it's my picture.
Yes, I think...
I don't have text.
I think there was a freeze.
Oh.
Thanks to Maya, Mia's always on hand to help me out when I need her most.
My gosh, need better internet. And quick. The Korean technique has made a huge difference to the world, you know. I mean, the ability to commune with the dead. That's true psychic power, you know. Members of the tradition have always been there, behind every important leader. Who wouldn't respect such a tremendous skill?
I suppose so, but... with all that power and influence, I kind of expected you'd be really rich by now.
Are you saying we are poor, Mr. Wright? You're very direct, aren't you? People don't believe in it anymore, you see. All because of one little mistake.
A mistake? What mistake?
It was 17 years ago. That's when everything came crashing down.
Keen rememberers...
Should have fixed that roof earlier.
Remember the DLC incident?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All because of that incident.
That incident. Is she talking about what I think she is?
I'm sure the record still exists if you're interested. Locked up, of course. It was called the DLC incident. That's the name of the file.
A DLC incident. I knew it.
When we called it the DLC incident in the first game, I was like, oh no. This case is the linchpin of the entire game series.
That's how DLCs work nowadays. They are the linchpin of the game. Can't even play Civ without DLC.
Fair enough.
So, the DLC incident. I know it well. I handled a related case just 2 years ago.
Right. So it was you who was the defense attorney on that case.
Yeah, all cases that are labeled with difficult automatically go to me for some reason.
It's how the courthouse mail server is set up. If a case is tagged difficult, it gets mailed to Phoenix.
Oh, you know.
That is something that I was gonna say that they would definitely set up just to spite Phoenix. I can absolutely see that happening.
Murder that took place 17 years ago.
Oh, this is me! It was the first time in the country's history the police ever used a spirit medium. The idea was to channel the victim's spirit to learn the identity of the murderer.
It is surprising no one has tried this before. Maybe it was the first time they did it and acknowledged it.
Hmm.
The first time
And the
in
medium-
South America.
And the medium who performed that channeling was Misty Faye, Maya's mother.
Cool Mystic Misty's channeling, the name of a certain man surfaced. Armed with that as evidence, the investigators were spurred into action.
As you can see, evidence is a really, really stretchable term.
Yeah.
But that man, he was found not guilty, wasn't he?
That's right. He was. And the case remained a mystery. In other words, we failed. It was the first case the world had ever seen the Korean tradition openly involved in. It was all over the media, the public, the judiciary, the people of Korean village. Everyone judged her. Everyone said Misty's powers were a sham. And then she just disappeared, vanished, while everyone still thought of her as a fraud.
But I know the truth. Misty Faye's spirit channeling wasn't a sham after all.
Of course it wasn't. And since you managed to reveal the truth, you're finally making a comeback.
Let's remember, how did that was again? It was Von Karma who shot into the elevator, but they channeled.
Didn't they channel the security guard who was with them, but who
Mm.
didn't see it correctly?
Yeah, I think they thought that that guy was the killer, and that they thought so because they channeled Edgeworth's father, and Edgeworth's father didn't know what happened, so he assumed that he
Mhm.
was shot by the
Oh yeah,
by the
it was
security
Edward's
guard.
father who blacked out and didn't know. Yep. Well, the Korean tradition is starting to recover at last. We've also revolutionized elevators now that they have air holes in them. But with the new master wielding the power of the clan. With the new master wielding the great power of our clan.
I think we need to reroute our Discord to the Americas.
It is! I checked before the first time it stuttered.
Oh.
I could try to put it back to Europe again and see if the internet providers changed things.
They did lay a new sea cable that might be screwing you over.
Oh,
I can try. I don't know if it's immediately active when I change it midstream.
well, let's see.
Uh,
Tech issues. Watchers, hang in there. Because we
I'm
will
sure I
solve
should
it,
route us
Tech.
past Sydney, right?
Yes. Just send the data across the globe.
that actually restarted everything for me real quickly.
Okay.
So that definitely did something.
I wish I could somehow tell that to give me like data instead of making a guess, but fine. Does she mean Maya?
Alright, what's this family feud?
We're real quickly summoning some fast internet. Here we
We're
go.
like,
Now
oh,
resuming.
Wouldn't
Well,
I like that power?
the spiritual power of the Great Shan technique is in the blood, unfortunately. You
It's
have to
not
be
in the
born
fiber
with
channel.
it.
It's in the blood. Master Internet is in the blood, Alex. You need to spill some more to appease the internet gods.
Oh god. Maya's told me the exact same thing before.
Exactly, Maya also believes in blood internet magic.
I've stabbed myself
Blood
until
internet
bleeding on
magic.
internet cables before, and my internet isn't faster yet. I am starting to doubt whether the crane technique is true.
We, the women of the Fey clan, have always been spirit medium. It's because the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us.
Did you just say you're all heavy drinkers?
We like our spirit.
Yes, the spirits flow strongly through us.
According to Maya, only the women in the family can inherit that power. This is one of those situations, if you have only boys, you keep trying until you have one girls, right? Oh, I'm so sorry.
Mhm. The main family's bloodline stems directly from Mystic Army. But with each new generation, only one daughter becomes a new master.
And the ones who don't become branch families, right?
That's right. And it's always the cause of tragedy.
Hmm. You know, Maya had a sister too, an older sister named Mia.
Oh, yes, I've heard of her.
What? You know about Mia?
Of course, she became a lawyer in the hopes of discovering what happened to her mother.
And lost her
And
life as a result.
do you know what Mystic Mia is rumored to have said? She said it wasn't only because of her mother that she became a lawyer. She also didn't want to fight with her sister over the leadership of the tradition.
Really?
Well, she saw what happened to her own mother, Mystic Misty, as she grew up. I guess Mystic Mia got tired of seeing all the rivalry between her mom and her aunt.
That's right. Misty Faye had an elder sister too. We put her in prison.
We did.
And,
And
Misty having soup. Go on.
And then we kinda made her daughter into our Gopher?
Yes. Yep.
Trolley?
Yeah. This doesn't sound good, however we're gonna put it.
Luggage girl? It's not improving, right? Maybe I should just move on.
I think we should just
Yeah.
feel bad and continue.
And Misty, having superior powers, managed to usurp the master's seat from her.
Yeah. Mystic Misty Sisters, Mystic Morgan. As you probably know.
By the way, if you call your kid something without an M, you're immediately disowned.
Exactly.
Morgan? There's a name I know well. It was a year ago now at Maya's home, Kurain Village.
I should have titled this stream the flashback episode.
What she did was
Not late,
horrible.
do it.
It was all so she could make her daughter the next master. Her actions turned her into a mushroom.
Yeah, the silhouette does her no favors.
Well, I suppose if you know about Mystic Morgan's silhouette, and even her daughter, then you must have already realized that Iris.
Huh? Iris? What's Iris got to do with any of this?
Iris is Mystic Morgan's daughter.
Le Choc!
She's kinda not?
Big Le Choc!
What? Iris is what? Is she kidding me? Iris is Morgan's daughter?
Girl, you have a sister!
I thought mom and dad of... Does she just look super similar?
Iris was also dead during the Kurain Village incident, wasn't she? I just realized.
What?
Am I misremembering this? It is
She was not
Bikini's.
shown. This is new
Mich-
info. Just released
Micha
to the
GPT,
field.
please stop hallucinating.
Yeah.
Look, Bikini was so convincing when you said that. I just thought, like, I think we saw somebody else there.
Did you just say that Iris is Morgan-Faye's daughter? Did I hear that correct?
Oops. I thought you already knew. I mean, it's so obvious, anyone would believe it. It sounded like you'd met one of Mystic Morgan's daughters already.
I have. I know her very well. She's
Oh.
out there carrying my stuff. Girls, can you come in for a moment? But I always thought she was an only child.
You just... That child... She's Mystic Morgan? I had no idea. Oh, Mystic Morgan. But she's in prison now, isn't she?
Yes. Ever since she was found to be co-conspirator in a murder case last year. It was all done to set Pearls up as the next master.
I see. So I've been wrong all this time. Mystic Morgan had 3 daughters, not 2.
Lord, and we thought she was an only child. Amazing! We're so well informed.
We never asked Pearls.
No, I guess we just assumed. Wait, what? 3?
Yes, Iris, her twin sister, and Mystic Pearl.
What? Twin sister?
Oh, didn't you know? It all happened 20 years ago.
This is
Just
going to be
yesterday for
rich.
me. After the clan leadership was taken from her by her sister, Mystic Morgan's life crumbled.
I should have named this episode The Big Reveal.
Well, it wasn't many years later that the Kurain's reputation hit an all-time low. And Mystic Morgan's husband realized his wife would never become the master. He left her and the village, taking their twin daughters with him.
How awful.
He was a jeweler,
Okay.
you know. In the end, he remarried, and that's when it happened.
Fine, I'll stop blaming Iris for everything.
He decided to give one of his girls up to be looked after by us here at the temple. That was Iris, you see.
Fine. Not fine. It's unbelievable. If Iris has a twin sister, could it be? Could you tell me one more thing, Sister Bikini? What was the name of Iris's sister?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I just can't remember. All I can recall is that her father was a jeweler.
Yeah, fine. Well, that's a clue, I guess. A jeweler. Which of my former girlfriends was had a jeweler as a dad again? Thank you very much. You've helped clear up a lot of details.
At this time, we could actually mean it.
Pearls had 2 older sisters, huh?
Yes, that's right.
I guess they're half sisters. So that makes one total sister.
I don't know. They looked like full humans to me.
No, Pearl to the Iris.
Oh, that's why pearls are so small.
She's a half sister.
Yeah.
Get it? Okay.
No doubt it was all because of Mystic Morgan's anger towards the main family.
Anger. What do you mean?
Do we need this explained?
Yes.
Her twin daughters were taken from her by her jeweler husband. But even that couldn't destroy her dream that a child of hers would one day lead the clan.
That's why he had pearls? Illusions of grandeur?
It seems that the incident here was a result of Mystic Morgan's anger. It was able to break free of the bars that confine her.
So Iris has a twin sister. I'm somehow awfully reminded of the pink situation. The plot thickens.
I don't know what you're talking about, Alex. There's this mysterious sister. I think we might meet her before the case is over.
Would she happen to be a twin sister, Steven?
A twin sister?
Yes. Because Mystic Morgan had 3 daughters.
Oh.
3?
Right. Pearls. Iris. And then who's the third?
Gumshoe.
Gumshoe. Makes sense. I can see the family resemblance.
But this information will be useless
Roy,
unless I can flesh it out a bit. Explain how he ended up there. I need to ask more questions and get some more info.
alright.
No more questions to ask her.
We have answered all the questions. Let's see.
Yeah, immediately after that
We
statement. Like,
now
oh,
do
God, all the-
have the mysterious Morgan-faced daughter and Iris' twin sister.
who we need to flesh out a little bit to reveal a full portrait. So quick,
Yeah.
go and grab some meat.
First, we go to the courtyard. February 9, Asakura Temple courtyard. Could it be?
Sounds like someone's happy. What tune is that they're humming?
No motive, no crime. No motive, no crime. Sing it with me. No motive, no crime.
No, in my mind, it always was I forget
Oh,
the
the
name.
Steel Samurai team.
No
Steel Samurai
motive,
song.
no
That's also possible.
crime.
Ah!
No
I just
motive,
went with
no
a random
crime.
tune. I just went with a random tune and then had to fit no motive, no crime in there. Unfortunately, I ended up on that one. No motive, no crime. No motive, no crime. I remember when we used to search in the channeling room in Korean. Whoops. I love my job. Who cares if the clues I find are no good? That's not what investigating's all about. The investigator investigates for the love of investigating. It's her passion.
I think she's gonna whip him.
Good cases we have. Good cases we've lost
I thought that
along
was
the
bad.
way.
What did you say, Steph?
I thought I was bad at singing, but then I met, Michael doing gumshoe singing.
I would have never guessed Gumshoe was into reggae.
See, it is. It is. No
It
motive,
was,
no crime.
Okay. Every case is gonna be airtight. Every case is gonna be airtight. Oh, hi, pal.
Huh? Oh, me?
How long have you been there?
Too long, my dude. I just got here. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
Also think you're gonna do really well on my tube. So what are you up to? What? Blah, blah, blah. So what are you up to, detective?
Well, I'm investigating, pal. I made a promise to Mr. Edgeworth. I promised I would find the real murder weapon.
The real murder weapon.
Bob sorting turned out to be a false lead, right? I'm giving it my best shot here, but I still haven't turned up any clues. I just found these weird scraps of paper. It looks like a letter or something. It doesn't seem to have anything to do with the case, though.
A letter. Hmm.
Must just be the most critical piece of evidence.
Felix, comment on the stair.
That's not a
The
stack.
main gate's on the other side of the stone wall. The difference in elevation is almost 10 feet. That's how steep this hillside is. That's also the height the body fell from, according to the autopsy. Is it possible that Miss Disney was pushed from the top of the wall?
Oh,
No
a
comment on
surprisingly
the...
useful investigation.
Yeah, but Lewis, we've heard that text before.
Yeah.
Right.
How's the investigation going, Detective Gumshoe?
Well, I don't know if I should be telling you, pal, but I guess it can't hurt. Looks like the murder took place in the temple garden. And taking that bloody writing on the lantern pretty seriously back at headquarters.
What? You mean?
Well, I don't have the details, pal. All I know is, if you don't find Maya down in that sacred cavern, we're gonna be faced with one ugly situation.
What kind of ugly situation are we looking at here?
Oh, well, you got me. I don't know. They're not my words, pal.
Then who said it?
Mr. Godot.
Godot. What did he mean by that?
Oh, what didn't he?
Alright. Could we see that letter that you found?
About that letter you found.
Oh, don't remind me, pal. I'm busting a gut here trying to find a murder weapon. And all I find is some burnt about letter.
Oh, it has channeling instructions, maybe. I see something about Bell and must channel the spirit.
Yeah.
Burnt up old letter. Give me that.
Wow, it was in that incinerator right outside the inner temple.
The incinerator? I knew it. I knew I wasn't imagining it. There was snow on the incinerator when I first saw it. And then there was not. Which means the snow has gone away in the meantime.
Mm-hmm.
Because someone used the incinerator on the night of the murder.
But you, pal. I've got it right here if you want to take a look.
Can I? Do you mind?
I sure go nuts. I don't want it, pal. You can have it.
Okay, it's definitely critical evidence.
It was spirit medium and master and stuff. I bet it's got no relation to the case at all.
You fool!
Spirit mediums.
The burned letter.
We just had the same sound that Edgeworth does in court whenever he takes a critical hit.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
burned letter found by Gumshoe in the inner incinerator. Burnt letter
You know,
added to the
I
coffin.
would want to say one thing, and that is from the Phoenix Wright cases I've learned that you never want to use an incinerator to destroy evidence. It always reveals more than it should destroy.
Exactly.
Exactly. Just throw it into the regular trash. It will be fine.
Or throw it into the river if you want to get rid of evidence.
Exactly.
It's got to be important if it mentions spirit mediums and masters. I better give it a good looking over and some serious thought.
Yeah, make sure you check in the address when you're done. There is a crime, pal.
Be careful. Once night falls, should be there. As soon as you hear the lights out bell, you must channel her. Spirit. Leave everything up to her.
Steven?
Oh.
I actually think that that paragraph is completed at the bottom one. As soon as you hear the lights out bell, you must channel her spirit. There's no word missing.
Sure. Her name is She is our all. The whole.
Shall I?
Here is a picture of her. Use it when you channel her. I know you can do it. Once this is burned, also may tell anyone about this letter. Gravely roast the master in the fires of Hades and bring our vengeance to fruition.
I'm worried about Steven. He might be taking this in character thing a little far.
I got into it towards the end.
I mean, it was very clear what the intention of the writer was at the end, though.
Yes. To get the person into get the person into the mood, they first had to burn the letter and later the master.
Yeah. Alright. Can we show him the letter?
What about this, Detective Gumshoe? Any thoughts? Any at all in your head?
What a thoughts! Well... it's pretty chilly today, I guess. That's a thought, huh? My brain doesn't work properly in the cold.
Perhaps we'll just have to wait until summer when it's warmer for you to actually do your work.
Oh, no, my brain doesn't work properly in the heat either. I'm kinda weak with temperatures.
Look, we've worked together for a few years now. I know you. We know. It's fine.
It's fine.
There's some things you're better off not advertising, Gumshoe.
Alright. So about this murder rapper, did you find it yet? No, I only found this knife.
And this one, and this one.
With this guy.
Yeah.
I was drinking!
So, what do
This
you know
would
about the
so
real
not surprise me.
weapons? Sorry, Steph?
Just that it would so not surprise me with him, you know. I know, I only found this knife, yeah. I don't know how that's related.
Chucks it into the
Apparently, you
trash.
stood it for thrusting because the tip just broke off. By the way, we found a tip in Mr. body, but they cannot be related.
Well, it wasn't a shishito that was found impaled in the victim's body. Mr. Ashford proved that in court today.
Yes, that's true.
In which case, it must have been another blade.
And that's what you... And that's what you're running around like a headless chicken looking for now, huh?
Oh, yeah, man, it's a tiring work. But let me tell you something, pal. I'm no chicken. You've got a feather of parentheses in a cap these days. You're using the department's secret weapon on this.
Secret weapon? Do tell.
What secret weapon?
What's this secret weapon of yours?
You wanna know? You gotta think scientifically, okay?
This is the point where we bring back in the girl that wanted to be his forensic in the earlier case, right? And she's like,
Yeah.
do you
No,
remember
like
this
that.
one?
He's gonna bring out a metal detector and be like, look, a
Yeah.
secret weapon
Yeah.
that no one could have expected.
Alright. Gummy, tell me.
But the murder weapon was a sword.
No.
Swords are, scientifically speaking, made out of sharp stuff, right? Any questions so
Any
far?
questions so far?
No.
Are you sure you
I
understood
know what he's
everything
gonna
here?
say, but I'll let him look smart. Because it's so different.
So, what's the perfect tool for the job? Ta-da! A metal detector! It can also detect sharp stuff.
What happens if you point a metal detector towards a band?
A band?
A bat? As a
Towards
flying
a
bat?
band! Musicians!
A metal...
Ah.
Okay. Yeah. It would definitely beep in the rhythm of a band.
Raise your hand if you didn't see this coming from a mile away. Yeah? No one?
What? Well,
Thought so.
well, you wanna give scientific investigation a go?
And look, oh, he's all puffing and puffing. Me?
Yeah, I've been using this thing for hours now and it hasn't made a pip. You know, it gets pretty
Have you
boring
tried
for a
turning it
while.
on first or checking the battery?
You forgot to turn it on.
What? What do you mean? Wait, why don't you give it a try?
I don't know. Should I help Detective Gumshoe out?
Yeah, we
not?
should.
Let's play forensics expert, okay?
Come on, pal, it's good fun, I'm telling you.
Do your freaking job. Alright then. I guess I'll give it a go.
Like I said, this is the department's most advanced gadget. The absolute best.
God, I don't want to know what your budget is.
Oh, it's so sensitive you could make it cry, so it's so high tech you could skydive off it.
Oh, bother.
So now I'm gonna tell you how to use it, okay? So, it's possible the real world murder weapon is around here somewhere, right?
Sure. That's what we're trying to find out.
Right. So first, let's sweep the metal detector to the left to turn it on.
Have you tried doing this before?
Yeah, sure. Now that's the sound of the metal detector working. Next, move it around and give the squatter a good scan, pal. Don't worry, this paper will let you know when you've hit something metallic. And when that happens, also don't forget to press the tutorial button. And everything else of the tutorial, blah 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 blah. Did you get all of that, pal?
This is the problem. When people don't understand things properly, they are also terrible at explaining them. That's odd. This sled's made of plastic.
It says bikini number 1 on the side.
Maybe there's something under it? Hey, what's this? A badge?
Ah! Aha! I've been hunting high and low for that.
It's yours, detective.
That thing's precisely the guy, priceless to a guy like me. Hell, a cop can't be a cop without his badge. It's actually the main reason I've been out here. I'm so glad I put that time in there now.
How did you manage to drop your badge? Here? Of all the places!
I know, I bet it happened this morning. I was playing around with the sled and...
Stop right there. I don't need to hear anymore.
Look! I think that's a ladder!
That's a step ladder.
Yay, we do it. We're doing the thing.
Well, what's the difference? Looks like a normal ladder to me, pal.
The family relations are slightly different. Surely everyone knows that. I mean, that's the entire point, right? Surely everyone knows the difference. I mean, they're pretty ordinary objects.
I've met plenty of guys like you, always picking on the smallest details. There's a vegetable store guy near my place does it all the time. He even corrects me when I ask for a head of lettuce. That's a cabbage, he says. I'm telling you, they're the exact same thing.
No, they're not. They're completely different.
You have to plant both of them firmly in the ground before they grow, don't you? Listen, you gotta take a step back and look at the bigger picture sometimes.
Cinema
Otherwise
is
you can miss a
expensive though.
yeah. Otherwise you could miss a really important clue. That's advice from a pro pal.
Gumshoe, please don't step back far enough to fall into the abyss there. The last person I need advice from is this guy in front of me.
What an achievement.
That's an achievement for the step ladder.
This looks like a wallet?
Oh, that's where
Oh
I've
god.
been.
Is it yours, defective?
What you expect? I'm always dropping it, so I put a bell on it.
But you still dropped it anyway.
Yeah, but now I found it again, pal.
Your wallet is completely empty.
Well, that's why I don't I drop it all the time, so I don't put any money in it anymore.
That's actually a thing I can also imagine Mika saying. Then how come the metal detector picked it up?
Must be because of the bell, I guess. Also, yes, if I drop my wallet all the time, I would put a chain on it, so I wouldn't lose it anymore. I would choose that rather than a bell. Hey pal, all you gotta do is watch the detector and let it tell you what's where, okay?
Alrighty. I'm not exactly a wizard machinery, you know.
Where was the thing?
Wasn't there also something up there with the start of the building, or is that, or were we imagining that?
I'll have a look.
Hey, I found a dollar coin.
Huh? Oh, money? If you find money, you have to turn it over to the police or a detective that's close by. You got it? If the
See,
owner
I
doesn't come
was
forward-
correct with that their budget is so low.
If the owner doesn't come forward within 6 months, you get to keep 10%. The other 90% goes to to the police department.
Don't get so close to me, detective. Give me some space, will you?
I'm just
Here's the
checking the
coin.
money.
Happy?
I definitely made the right decision becoming a detective.
You're just trying to self-assure yourself, right? That's what's happening here.
Exactly.
Ah, yikes. Please. Okay, then I was just imagining it. I thought there was something in that corner.
Well, we know the statue.
Say, the staff is not metal, right?
Oh, it is.
What? The
Oh yeah,
staff
there's
is metal?
something there.
This is Miss Disney's staff, isn't it?
Scientifically speaking, they're usually made of wood.
But the detector is reacting to it.
Yeah, but when you look at it, that thing's made of wood, alright? I don't bother investigating anything unless it looks like it might be metallic.
Isn't the whole point of a metal detector to find metal where you can't see it?
It's weird that this thing is causing a racket.
Gonna strangle him. Let me take a look at it,
can't.
okay?
Hey, hands off! Examining the evidence is a job for the...
Oops.
Ah!
The top is coming off? Is a
Look
sword
what
sliding
you've
out?
done! You've damaged a really important piece of evidence!
It is actually a sword.
It's a
Wait,
I'm a
sword.
genius.
That's,
A sword. Definitely a sword.
inside the stuff.
Is this... Could it be...
The murder weapon?
And once again, I did your job for you, Gummy.
But it's made out of wood.
I have never guessed there'd be a sword concealed in the victim's stuff.
They call this kind of thing a sword cane, pal. I have quite a few of them at home, and this one's a real gem. The workmanship is really something else.
So, this is a
Thank goo-
sword cane. Then
Thank
a
goodness
sugar
it was
cane
the
is
cane
good
sword.
with sugar inside, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, thank good it wasn't a cane sword, or else the victim would have been stabbed, would have stabbed her own foot.
I officially give up on trying to figure out how Gumshoe's mind works.
Not.
So, a sword cane. A cane sword is a sword that looks like a cane, and a sword cane is a cane that looks like a sword. Yes.
Terrible jokes are not made better by explaining them.
Also, with sugar cane, does that mean it's just a cane that looks like sugar?
Yeah. No, that's a cane sugar.
Exactly.
Oh, right.
So if the real scene of the crime was the inner temple guard, why was a sword used to kill the victim found in the main hall courtyard? Hey Gumshoe! Who knows about the hidden sword?
No one? The police didn't know about this until I discovered it just now.
You?
What do you mean you discovered it? Well...
Pathetic.
I'm sorry, I'll read it in a moment. Well, as they say, there's no team in Gumshoe. It doesn't look like there are any traces of blood on it.
Then I guess this isn't a murder weapon, huh?
No. I'm sure someone just wiped it off after the murder. Probably.
Oh yeah, of course, that thing's definitely the murder weapon. Great job, pal. Can't believe I thought of this.
It's about the same length as the Shichicho cheat. One day I'll be able to say it fast without a mistake. As the Shichicho 2. This must be the murder weapon.
The second go
Okay.
wasn't bad.
I'm gonna run over to the forensics now. There's gotta be some traces of blood left, even though most of it has been wiped out. Do you mind if I take this slide for a bit, pal? See ya! The sled. Everything's gonna be at the height. Every case is gonna be at all.
Wait up, detective.
What is it, Bell? I'm a pretty much a guy right now, you know?
You're going to get that stuff analyzed, right? Would you mind holding off for just a little?
Huh? What are you talking about, pal?
Please? Please? Just until we find Maya.
Maya? What's this got to do with her?
I don't know. But I'm starting to get a really bad feeling in the pit of my stomach.
Oh. How so?
Oh, please don't tell me we are gonna use the sword as a key for the locks. Look, Maya's trapped inside the sacred cavern right now, and
And you're thinking of Keyblade. It was a cane sword.
No,
I'm
no.
laughing
By all
words.
logic, it should be a blade key to open the locks.
No, you're right. A Keyblade is not useful at all for opening locks.
Kingdom Hearts is awesome. Can we please have the next text? I've read that one.
The next Kingdom Hearts, you're gonna have to wait a while for that one.
Well, we don't even know if she's okay or not. Kyrie, I'm talking about. The more evidence and testimony I hear, the more uneasy I feel.
You don't think Maya's been murdered?
Please, detective, let's just wait till we can get inside the sacred cavern.
You're looking kind of pretty in there. Okay. Just stop it with the face, pal. One thing though. This staff secret trick. Let's keep it between you and me, alright? If it gets out that we knew about it and didn't say anything, we're finished.
I understand and will obey as long as it's convenient.
This is just a regular run-of-the-mill staff, you got it? Okay. Now you take good care of it, pal.
What? Me?
Yes.
Thank you, detective, but... Pearls? Pearls?
What? Don't worry, she'll be fine. Maya, that is, not Pearls.
Oh, Gumshoe.
You know, there's a place at the base of this mountain that has some really good pasta. How about I take you there when you find Maya, huh, pal?
Sure. Thanks.
The victim's staff has a sword hidden inside. No one knows this except for me and Detective Gumshoe. And
And
Phoenix.
the metal detector.
And Alex.
Exactly.
And
No
me.
one knows this except for me and Detective Gumshoe and the viewers.
Exactly. The victim's staff was received from Detective Gumshoe for safekeeping.
I'll use it to keep myself safe.
Exactly.
I can't help but wonder though. Are all members of the Fae clan armed with hidden weapons?
Maya's hidden weapon is donuts. He'll give you a heart attack. Just slowly.
Alright. We also still... Oh no, we no longer have the metal detector. Okay. Guess we gave it back.
Do you want to hear the annoying bleeps and bloops everywhere
Did
you
you want to
go?
check how metal Bikini is?
Exactly. Let's go to, I guess, the garden?
Yeah, how about we check out on the
Say,
logs?
did we ever
if
did we ever
have they
comment
made
on
any progress?
on whether the statues are cloaked or not cloaked?
I think we investigate the statues before.
Okay. Look at all the Buddha statues lined up on along this path. Looks like one of the cakes someone left as an offering is missing though. I guess Gumshoe couldn't resist the poor guy.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
hoping,
okay.
I
Not
was
for the
really hoping about
Komi.
something with the cloaks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we tried talking,
Aha.
but and then he said something, but now
We have
he
evidence.
had a secret and he wouldn't tell us. But now we can say something that's relevant.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What do you know about this mushroom?
Step 1. Go to eternity back.
We need to wake
Is-
up Edward. He's frozen over.
Is that your attorney's badge? Interesting. Never imagined I'd ever see you wearing one of these, right?
It's because of you that I became one, Edgeworth.
Hmm.
Not that I have any regrets. I really don't.
Hmm.
If you're trying to say thanks, you can start by saying it a bit louder.
Alright. And now the
Also, you
mushroom.
look really, really upset.
Hmm.
Hmm.
What do you think about this mushroom, Edgeworth?
I don't know if it's edible. I don't know a lot about mushrooms. You're a defense attorney, I'm a prosecutor. Would it be right for us to discuss things about mushrooms so intimately?
But you were acting for the defense in the trial today.
Right, how about this mystery twin sister?
He has already blanked out the entire act of defending
Yeah, it's like,
out of his mind.
and it's gone.
Like exactly erased with like back in the times when we did the white paste over the typewriter.
The side pack.
Back in the days, we
Yeah.
still do that now. The Tipex.
The peop- the, uh, printing all things. Oh wait. Hey Edgeworth. Did you know that Iris had a twin sister?
What? A twin? You can't be serious.
Sister Bikini told me, but the problem is she didn't know the name of this twin.
There was nothing about Iris having a sister in the files I checked.
Well, Iris was taken in by the temple when she was really young. Apparently, her sister was raised by her father, a jeweler, I think.
A jeweler? Right, I just might know who this twin sister of hers is.
I had a feeling you'd say that. Let me guess. It's Dahlia Hawthorne? Right?
I don't see it.
It's
Aren't
the
twins
hairstyle.
supposed to
Those
look
are always
alike?
hereditary.
Yes, exactly.
Hairstyles are passed down through a family, Steve.
Hmm.
Please tell me what you know about her, Edgeworth. Please.
was my first court case 6 years ago. I was a greenhorn, and due to my inexperience, the defendant died.
You're talking about Terry Falls, right?
You know about that case?
You're not the only one who noticed something about Iris and Dahlia Hawthorne. I checked one of Mia's old files from 6 years ago.
Yes. Dahlia was a key witness in that case. Dahlia and Terry Falls conspired together to stage a fake kidnapping 11 years ago. They stole a jewel worth $2 million from Dahlia's father, a jeweler.
Oh, I wonder what profession he had.
He cut
They
jewels.
could do that because he was a jeweler, which
Mhm.
allowed them to steal jewels because
Oh,
of
yeah.
his profession.
Is a jeweler automatically someone who cuts jewels, or could he also be just purchasing them and then setting them into the casings?
Yeah, I would think so. I think all you need to be a jeweler is to trade in jewels.
So you don't actually need to craft as well.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
Okay.
no. You can,
And-
but you don't have to, I think.
5 years
Because what else would you
after,
call someone? What else
they
would you call
stole
someone
from
who
the
trades in
father, who is
jewels?
a jeweler. She murdered her own sister, Valerie Hawthorne.
Another
Was
sister.
she also a
from
jeweler?
stalking. The sister was not a jeweler.
But the father. What about the father's death?
The father, he was a jeweler.
Her sister?
His
No.
profession was that of the jeweling capacity.
Okay, that sounded really stupid.
Dealing with jewels was kind of what he did for a job.
If you are going to tell me that the diamond was pink, I'm going to punch you.
While her father was handling jewels, stepsister, we should mention, by the way, actually, they weren't blood related. But while he was handling jewels, Valerie was the only daughter of Dahlia's father's second wife, who co-owned the jewelry store.
That she did, yes. Oh.
But she wasn't a jeweler. Only he was.
Yes.
I don't think that's accurate. And this is when she entered my life. The Pink Menace. The woman who tried to kill me.
Oh, you meant
Strangely
different
enough,
thing.
I think she was a jeweler. Because she stole a jewel, right? And then probably sold it.
I
Yeah,
think it's a protected term.
you're right. By all definitions, it certainly is.
I think it's a protected term. You can't just call yourself a jeweler without the necessary papers.
Oh.
But she for sure handled a jewel. Much like a father would, who was a, jeweler.
A jeweler.
Anyway, so after Terry Falls died, I can tell you what
It
happened to
is
Dahlia.
not a legally protected title.
It is
Did
not.
you check that out?
Yes.
Wow. But does it really matter if she was also a jeweler? Like I said, Dahlia isn't connected with this case.
Why are you so sure about that?
It's simple.
You have your sly face on.
Dahlia Hawthorne is dead.
What?
Well, what the fuck is this? Well, her metabolic process is her matter of interest only to historians, so to speak.
What are you
What
saying,
the fuck
Edgewood?
is this sentence? Honestly, all of my weird rambling were like.
Nothing compared to this.
Her metabolic processes are a matter of interest only to historians.
Well, I'm gonna remember that one whenever I have to talk about someone who's deceased.
Dear God, tell us about our metabolic processes.
What do you mean by Dahlia Hawthorne is dead, Edgy? What exactly?
Right, I must confess that on reading her file,
You felt so
I
upset
came
that
to
you
know of the
went
murder
to
case
stab
you
her?
were involved in during your college years.
The shock.
Dahlia Hawthorne was found guilty thanks to the persistence of Mia Fey.
Mia Fey! Mia Fey!
At that time, Dahlia. It's like she was possessed by a demon or something.
Been almost 5 years since that guilty verdict was handed down. The sentence was finally carried out. She was executed last month.
Oh, the channeling letter makes so much more sense now. Executed?
I'm sure that's a bit of a shock for you, right? For more reasons than one. But do you understand now? She can't possibly be connected with this case.
Oh, she can, in a terrible, terrible way.
She's dead. When someone is dead, there's no way to revive them.
There's no way to revive the dead? No, but... It seems you're not aware of one other connection yet, Edgeworth.
What's that? Did you find another jeweler?
He's so interested in jewelers.
It's about Iris and Dahlia Hawthorne's mother.
He's like, oh, was she a jeweler?
Yeah. Do tell me more. Tell me.
People said that she was a gem, but she's not a jeweler.
What's got the mother got to do with any of this? Is this some your mama joke you're about to make?
Your mama was so dead she even came back to haunt us.
Right, yeah.
Not funny? No, thought so. She's Morgan Fay, a spirit medium from a branch family of the Korean channeling technique.
Did you say Korean channeling technique?
I did. Do you know something about it?
Oh yes. I know it's connected with that fraudulent spirit medium.
Fraudulent?
Yeah, Edgewood is not gonna have the best.
I was involved in
remembrance of
another
that.
nightmare 17 years ago. I was caught up in the middle of a murder investigation. The police didn't have any lead.
Edgy, please remember we were there. We had this before.
They were stumped, and
You're
that's
not
when they
escaping
called
the
her in.
flashback episodes.
She was a very famous spirit medium and the master of her channeling school. Do you know what happened? She fucked up. As a result of her efforts, an innocent man was accused of murder.
You done goofed.
She and the powers, they were all fraudulent.
Oh, Edgeworth.
Go to the police records room. It's all in there. All you have to do is check the DLC incident case file and you'll know.
Of course. How could I forget? Edgeworth was the victim in that case. He really needn't remind me. Edgeworth, you'll understand someday after you grow up. And then you'll see the Korean channeling technique is real, just not always helpful.
Alright. I think we now know about Dahlia Hawthorne. I mean, they look nothing alike. I don't see it.
Yeah, their hair is totally different.
Exactly. Alright, let's check on those Magatamas. Magatamas are still there.
Not working very hard. Damn it.
they,
the face up a bit.
they have unlocked 0 of them.
Despite having the combination for one of them, that's the terrible part. This door, it looks very locked. When I was here earlier, there was only one lock, but now there's 5 of them. I feel like something is going into the wrong direction.
That would have been very funny. That we got back and there was a 6th lock and we're like, what happened? And then they were like, well, we couldn't figure it out. So we thought like, oh, if we attach another lock and see how that works, maybe we can figure out how to unattach them. But then we forgot how we did it. So
look, so like there's now 6 locks. So before there were 5. So technically that's progress, right?
Something changed. We had to try something. Anyways. Those chains! Well, wait, that's not for Kama.
Wrong setting.
Sorry. Those chains! It's almost as if they're guarding something inside that cavern. I've never seen locks quite like this before.
I have. I've seen locks and chains just like these before. Also, I think we're talking about the second time, Francisca. You might want to check your memory. They look just like the ones that guard a person's secrets during a psych lock. I wonder if these locks are guarding something too. Wait a minute. If we can use the Magatama...
There's a Magatama
Never
fitted
mind,
slot
that doesn't
on the
matter.
locks.
No.
You literally just have to press the Magatama in there.
No,
Imagine.
I was actually about to think like if we can use the Magatama, does this also make us somehow descendants of the Fey family?
Oh no.
They're just universal devices, okay.
What if we're also Pearl's sister?
It works because Phoenix has been possessed by Dahlia all along.
Yeah.
Dark secrets in a dark
No,
cavern.
not by Maya, Faye? Dahlia?
Right. We got a bunch of info about a secret sister. 2 secret sisters, in fact. So let's see if we can't unlock Iris.
Oh yes. More logs. Now we added 3 more to the pile.
The Knight
Iris,
of
do
the
you recognize
Grass.
this slightly irradiated device? Because I think it's time you told the truth about what you were doing on that night.
Dot, dot, dot.
You said you were in your room at Hazakura Temple the entire time. Do you still claim that to be the truth?
Yes, that's where I was.
Iris? I believe you're innocent. That's why I want to believe what you're telling me, too. But I can't. Because this person saw you somewhere else on the night of the murder.
The bikini?
Bikini? Not the clown?
Oh. Did he? I'll try the clown.
Well, Iris, I trust you, so you need to trust me.
But, Mr. Wright, I can't.
Why not?
I can't trust such random nonsense. It doesn't make any sense.
Oops. Looks like I screwed up there. Iris, let's try it again. I believe you're innocent. That's why I want you to believe the. Yeah, I fucked this.
Alright, I'm gonna go with the bikini.
I'm talking about Sister Bikini, of course.
Sister Bikini?
Her testimony in court today was very clear.
Flashback city, population
That night I was helping an acolyte with her training in the inner temple, but... Well, as you can see, my back likes to act up violently. So I left Iris to help the acolyte and returned to Hazakura Temple. Sister Bikini didn't just see you, she spoke to you. You two talked about Maya's training that night. So you see, Iris, you were there at the inner temple on the night of the murder.
That's very impressive, Mr. Wright. The acolyte's actual training was due to start after 10 o'clock that night. I left the main hall early, so I wouldn't be late.
What time was that?
Let me see. It takes about 20 minutes to walk between the main hall and the inner temple. So I would have left at about 9:40 p.m. I think.
I'm sorry, Iris, but lying just doesn't suit you.
Huh?
Now you say you left main hall at 9:40, but what you say doesn't add up with this. Snowfink maybe? I've not been paying that much attention, unfortunately.
What are they now? Lightning... No, this is all after that time.
Yeah.
Well, this one contradicts that.
Yeah, I guess that one.
You can't ring the
10
bell at
PM.
the same time as being somewhere completely different. You yourself testified to the contrary. Don't you remember? You said you rang the lights out bell, that's a gong by the way, not a bell, at 10 o'clock that night.
Ah,
Plus only moments before you rang that gong. You were seen at the main hall by the most reliable witness I have.
Gumshoe. Who's that?
Me!
Huh. Mr. Wright?
We even spoke a little that evening. That's when you gave me this. Surely you haven't forgot.
Dot, dot, dot. No, that's right. I remember.
And that brings us to another puzzling fact, Iris. At 10 o'clock on the night of the murder, you were seen in 2 different places at the same time. It's time you told me exactly what has been going on, Iris, and I hope you have not manipulated pearls into summoning someone. Because so far, I've managed to prove 2 things. First, on the night of the incident, you were at the inner temple. And second, at the exact same time, you were ringing the bell at Hazakura Temple. There's only one possible explanation for this apparent impossibility. And that's that there were 2 of you. On the night of the incident, you were seen in 2 different places at the same time. So unless you're really, really good friends with Dumbledore, that means there must have been 2 of you. Because I can't think of any other explanation, Iris.
There are 2 irises, I tell you. Von Karma's like, he finally snapped. But that's crazy. How could that be? There's only one of me. It's impossible.
Impossible? I wonder. The way you're trembling certainly seems to suggest otherwise.
You're seriously trying to suggest there's more than one of me? Then show me the evidence. Show me something that proves that there's more than one of me.
Well, I don't exactly have your birth
Or a
certificate, that's
mirror.
that of your twin sister, but
Just show her a mirror. Be like, ha!
Look.
See?
oh,
Yeah.
Got you there.
Uh-huh.
I just pull out like a puppet, like, see, I've made an incredibly detailed you, so of course there can be a second you.
Exactly.
I have a firm grasp of the situation now, Iris. You have a sister, don't you? A twin sister, perhaps?
In fact, she has like 3 or 4 sisters.
Shh.
Huh?
That's right. Dahlia Hawthorne. A woman I knew only too well.
Dot, dot, dot. I had no idea you knew of her. Very impressive, Mr. Wright. But she's no longer.
Yes, I know. Her sentence was carried out recently, wasn't it? I'm slightly sorry.
Thank you.
There's no need to explain now, is there, Iris? This second you was at here at the Temple of the Night of the Murder.
The Temple of
It was
the
your
Nerve.
twin sister, Dahlia Hawthorne.
But you just said it yourself a second ago. My sister's dead. Have you forgotten that?
Not dead enough, apparently.
Thank you,
Not
Edgeworth.
that enough.
Pardon, the excitement got the better of me. I'll continue looking at this cane here. This wooden cane. Yeah.
Yes. And
Yeah,
I think
Distract him.
I think there's supposed to be a jewel in this cane. Maybe a
Yeah.
jeweler could help me.
If only we would know a jeweler. You don't happen to be connected to a jeweler, Iris?
Have you forgotten this, Iris?
Sometimes when you do a
Have you
bit,
forgotten it, Iris? Your
That's
father
when we do a bit.
was a jeweler.
sometimes we do a bit and it's not funny. And then we keep doing it and somehow it becomes funny.
You just have to persist.
Yes.
We
Apparently if you
keep
just
going.
keep
We
repeating,
just keep iterating on a terrible joke until it's okay.
Listen, is this how memes are created?
I guess so, because now it's like sincerely funny to me.
Yeah.
Well,
You know, I have the whole Hagrid thing with
You know what that's called? It's called
Your
Stockholm.
father was a jeweler.
Your father was a jeweler, Harry.
Then she's like, no!
You come from a long line of jewelers. Jeweling runs in your blood.
Falls to her knees, cries out as in terror. This is a dueling dojo. Okay, no, maybe not. It's a channeling dojo, a training ground of the Korean channeling technique.
We call it jamming tongue. You can talk to jam.
That night, someone channeled Dahlia's spirit, and you knew about it. And that's the secret you've been trying to hide from me.
Dot. Heart unlocked.
She said she wouldn't split the fucking money with me. Even now she's dead.
And that also explains to why we got the Protect from Evil Spirits hood. The game just straight up told us. Well, don't you feel silly now? I sure did the first time around. I was in my room.
You mean so that Dahlia would not try to hurt Phoenix?
Mm-hmm. I was in my room in the main hall that night. As soon as I heard that I had been spotted at the inner temple, I knew. I knew it was my sister. Dahlia, the other half of me who passed away last month.
Just as I suspected. The iris that Sister Bikini saw at the inner temple on the night of the murder. It was Dahlia Hawthorne. Why didn't you tell me this before?
Because my sister always does the right thing.
Excuse me?
And because I mustn't get in the way of what she's trying to do. I already betrayed her once before. I can't do it again.
You betrayed her? What do you mean?
That's why I have to accept I may be found guilty. It's the only way.
What is she talking about? For
Bloody
starters, there's
train.
no reason to take the fall for someone who's dead already. There's no one to protect.
Fair enough.
That's a good point.
You know about it, don't you, Mr. Wright? about the fake kidnapping that took place on Eagle Mountain 11 years ago? Dude,
Hmm.
that was the start of it all. It's what started her down that twisted path.
I sincerely doubt that. Because until you get to that point with fake kidnapping, you have already gone down a path.
Mm-hmm.
She started to commit crime after crime, and in the end she lost her life.
Tragic, really.
It's all because I betrayed her.
How did you betray her, Iris?
It was no coincidence that Eagle Mountain is where the exchange was to take place. After all, I helped plan the whole thing.
What?
You see, my father
Nani?
was a jeweler, but I got scared, so I ran away.
The jewels were too intimidating.
Exactly.
They were the
What are you
family
talking
jewel,
about?
after all.
Why
We
would you help
took
her?
Our father's family jewels.
No, not his family jewels.
They were worth
Stealing-
$2 million.
Stealing $2 million from your own father. That's awful, I'd say. We should ask Edgeworth if that's awful.
Yeah. But I promised. I promised that I'd help. And she didn't do it for the money.
She did.
She did it for the jewels.
Yeah.
The love of the game. It was revenge. On our father.
The jeweler?
Mm,
The jeweler.
Revenge, you say?
Talk to us.
Why is
about
that
it.
going up to the top?
So the technology was that they could only put 4 text boxes here. So when they needed the 5th, they removed the first and put it there. Remember, these are
Okay.
Game Boy Advanced games.
Yeah, okay.
Why do you even know this tidbit?
Because somebody else probably asked before, why the hell did that go at the top?
Exactly. There's also some players who miss that there's a new dialogue box and then get stuck. Couldn't be me though.
I mean, they
No,
could have
you're
programmed
capable
the new
of
dialogue
reading.
box. Also, they could have programmed a new dialogue box to go at the bottom. That would have at least.
No, Micha, that's bad because then you cannot refer to the whatever was the last thing and the last information is gone.
Moving on.
Yeah, move all 3 up
This works.
and put it at
Yes,
the bottom.
this works.
That was my thought.
What do you mean by revenge?
He was a hideous man. He threw our mother away and then sent her to hell.
Good. Her mother? She must be talking about the mushroom.
Our mother was the eldest daughter of the main branch of the Fey family.
Yeah.
The main family had a lot of influence in many business and political circles at the time.
Well,
I
that's
think-
your stopped.
I think she even knew some jewelers.
Completely undeserved.
As the eldest daughter, our mother was set to inherit all of that as the next master. That's the reason our father married our mother in the first place.
Wow.
For power.
Well, she probably had expected that.
But his plan backfired. Because our mother's sister took it all from her. She took over as the master of Crane.
That would be Misty Faye. Maya's mother.
But before long, the credibility of the Korean tradition hit rock bottom. The new master, Mystic Misty Faye, made a terrible mistake. Oh my god, there was a lot of M's, by the way.
Mystic Misty Faye.
Master
Mystic Misty
Misty
Faye.
made a terrible mistake.
Maybe a few too many M's.
Maybe you should ask Master Mystic Misty Faye, but she's dead.
Because she made a terrible
Yeah, more on that
mistake.
later. Move on.
It was
Master
during the
Misty
investigation of the
made
DLC
massive
incident.
Massive mistake.
After that happened, our father took me and my twin sister away, leaving our mother and our home behind. He hated the place. He said it was a hick dive and that he had no reason to stay there. Just thinking that it was kind of a hick dive.
And that's when you came here to Hazakura Temple, which is surely a much better place.
Yes, the woman my father took as his next wife already had a daughter. Valerie. I had no place in his new family, you see. He reached the quota, 2 daughters.
Who's the max is like, alright, I can get rid of one, don't worry.
Oh,
Great father.
and I haven't seen my mother since then.
We
Oh,
locked her up.
Yeah. Having the master's seat stolen from her and being rejected by her own family? I've heard she's been very battered, spiritually and emotionally.
She's also on death row.
Yeah, battered and fried, as befitting for mushroom.
Delicious
Because
mushrooms.
of me.
I think I'm finally beginning to see how the pieces fit together.
I have asked everything I can in my capacity as a prosecutor. This incident, everything related to it, goes back to the history of the Fae clan.
That's what it looks like. Iris, just one more thing I want you to tell me. Who
What is it?
channeled Dahlia? During the incident in which your sister, Dahlia Hawthorne, poisoned a lawyer, that was definitely not me. She began a Oops. I kind of messed up my timeline there. She began a relationship with a certain college student in order to hide the evidence. My college student. Have you heard anything about him?
Well, I did hear one thing. She said she hated his gut.
Ooh.
Phoenix. Just do critical emotional damage.
Phoenix just
I don't
looked
know.
down at his belly and is like, am I fat?
At this point, it just makes it easier to accept her trying to poison, to blame me, right?
Yeah.
I see. Thank you for your help.
You're welcome.
Hurry up, Phoenix Wright. There's still much to investigate.
Leave these locks to me. I'll open them for you. I promise.
One day.
Let's get going then.
You've been at this for more than a week. How is it we're still not in here?
I had at least expected the one you put on there, you know, to be off by now.
Bad point.
Thank you.
Can we really trust her?
I suppose I'd better continue my investigation.
Yeah.
There's
Seriously,
still
we just
one
need to cut
giant
the
secret
fucking chain.
left to unlock. And the secret is... How much more can we cram into 9 minutes?
Exactly.
Pearl's Psych Lock. I'm
Like,
almost sure that she got manipulated into summoning the sister.
But which sister? There's so many.
Oh, yes, the burned paper was for pearls. That
Yeah.
makes perfect sense. And then it was Grandma Faye, who she's not a grandma, but sure.
The mushroom.
No, no,
Right?
no, not the
You-
mushroom.
you-
I mean, it was Grandma Faye who had Pearly with her, and she told Pearly do this and do that to keep you all safe. She wrote the instruction paper. The Miss Disney. Someone
Why
wrote the
would
paper that was
Disney
half
set
burned.
up her own death?
But I don't know. But she wrote this paper for Pearly to instruct her to do
I
this
don't
and
think
that.
she did.
I think this
But
might just be a letter from the mushroom to Pearls.
Yeah, yeah. Honestly,
Also possible. Yes, I forgot about the third part of this paper for a moment.
I am going to
I
assume that. Can I please see page 2 again? I'm going to assume that the second line here says she is our all lost hope or something like that.
yeah. I must admit, when I was remembering the burned papers, I momentarily forgot the last bit that said the grievous vengeance shall be upon us. Blah 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 bit.
Even though I dramatically read that?
Yes.
Steven, your amazing acting is going for naught.
Oh,
It's really sad.
no. No.
I'm so sorry, boss.
It's
It's
okay.
just it slipped my mind for a bit of like, oh yeah, wait, this wasn't about helping us. This was definitely about murdering.
Look at that! They really did make a fire right in front of the shack. It looks like an insurance incident waiting to happen.
Mm-hmm.
On the shack, you're gonna get like $5.
oh yeah, I have lines. I was just kind of staring at the screen, like, yeah,
Well,
hey,
you,
it's
I mean,
Pearls
you
again.
are correct. It took you had some more lines during most of the session, but at the start it took a really long time for you to get your first line.
Oh, Mr. Nick.
You're late, Nick. If you came here one of our potatoes, we've already polished them all. Look how shiny they are now.
I think I've pretty much got all the evidence I need. Let's leave immediately. Now I just need to find out what Pearls is hiding.
Alright. Do we want to break her? Or do we want to leave that for next time?
Next.
Leave that for next time so we remember why we're breaking pearls. Like,
Alright.
halfway through radiating somebody is not a good place to stop.
Alright. Cliffhanger!
Oh my god.
Yes, this also gives retention.
Oh, we do have plenty of cliffs around here. That's not an issue.
That's what Phoenix did
Cliffhanger.
wrong. He should have...
Somebody on top of the line is like, please save me!
Exactly.
Oh, it would be Gumshoe.
Alright.
It would be Gumshoe.
People, that means that next week, as we let all these horrific realizations settle in, we break this little girl, extract from her the truth, and lay it bare for all to see. And
You're awful. You're making this sound like we're gonna cut out her heart or something.
Yeah, I was trying to steer it towards a dual joke, but I failed.
Yeah, you instead committed murder. That's seemingly how it goes.
Blood diamonds, something something. Nope, doesn't work.
Exactly. You just don't pay attention for a moment, and oops, you've already killed someone.
Oops, all dead.
Oops, we murdered again.
Happens to me all the time.
Heck yeah. Alright, that's it for us. We'll be back next week. Good
Oh, we're still in there?
night.